Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to start to build axis number 2 and axis number 3 for our affordable robot arm. Let's do it. And this is some parts which we would need today. So this is some 3D printed parts. This is a motor, we would need 2 of them because we are building 2 axes. This is slew bearing, some grease and encoder. We would need 2 encoder for the 2 motors for the 2 axes. Let's start with this slew bearing. And this slew bearing goes inside this big piece, so it should be fitted here. Now there is this gray part. At final design this part will be made from the carbon fiber, but now it's just 3D printed. And this part gonna hold this bearing in place. So this part goes here and it's gonna be fixed with bunch of screws. But before fixing this part we need to put embedded nuts here, here, here and here. Now this piece goes here and we can fix it with some screws. 4 more bolts goes here, here, here and here, and the nuts for them goes here, here and on the other side. Easy. And it looks beautiful. Now let's take care of the part which goes inside of this bearing, and this is this bevel gear. It goes here like this. Before installing these pieces I would like to show you that there is a place for the screw and nut here, and also on this piece somewhere, yeah, this is a place for the screw and nut goes here. And if you would install them it would limit the range of motion. But if you would not install it, the range of motion would be like more than 360 degrees. So for the moment I'm not gonna install it just because for the test, but in the future I will install it. Great. And now to fix this piece in place, I have this piece which would go here. So this is kind of dummy output. Afterwards this piece would gonna be replaced with other part of the robot arm. Before installing this piece I would put some embedded nuts. So now this piece goes. And so I fixed this part, I put the proper screws so they don't prowl from the surface. It works quite well. And now I would like to install 4 embedded nuts here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And so this is basically the output shaft with the bevel gear. And we finished with this part for the moment, and let's continue with the other parts. So for the next part of assembly we would need these pieces. This is a ring gear for the Planetary gearbox. This is a plate which will hold our motor. And this is a fan. I'm going to use this fan to cool down motor and also driver. I think this is gonna be a nice feature. Like this we can push our driver and our motor to the highest values. So first of all I need to install embedded nuts here and here. Now the fan goes here and afterwards this piece goes here, but I need to put the cable through this hole. And it's assembled like this. Now over here I can put these 18mm standoffs and I can fix them with the screws here, here and here. This piece goes here and you see that this piece has this channel. Our motor goes here and this motor is going to be cooled by this fan. So this is a motor. I already dismounted the big screw over here. We will put a magnet for the encoder over here. So cables go through this hole. And we need to fix the motor with the 4 screws. Great. Now this piece goes here. This piece goes here. And we're going to fix it with 1, 2, 3 screws. So now we can check that everything is well aligned and we can tighten these screws. The next, I would like to install this small pulley on the motor. And this pulley is gonna be held in place with this piece and with the bearing which will go here. So this piece should be fixed here and the pulley goes here. So this is our bearing and if I'm not mistaken it's called 6707. So this bearing goes here. And now this piece should be fixed like this. This is my screws. And this is the nuts. So it goes like this. This is a screw and nut is inside. Of course, it would be easy to fix this part first before fixing the motor, but it's okay. The next, we fix this pulley with these long screws to the motor. And so pulley is fixed. This big bearing, this is a bearing with the name 6710. So this bearing goes here. So the bearing is installed all the way in. And now we can take care of the planetary gearbox. This is our 4 planets. And this is planet carrier. 1, 2. And the planets goes between them. Something like this. But of course I need to install the bearings. And those of you who subscribed to my Instagram already saw this mechanism. So bearings goes in. By the way, the name of this bearing is 6701. And now this planet goes here. And this piece goes on top. And by the way, this is our sun gear, so it will go in the middle. To fix this piece together, I would put embedded nuts from one side and screws from another side. And now screws goes here. All the planets still rotates freely. And now this piece goes here inside. And it goes inside this bearing. So the sun gear will go here. And it works perfectly. To the output part of this planet gearbox, so here, I need to install this bevel gear. Like this is gonna be a bevel gear of the differential for the output shaft. So this piece will go here, but before I need to put embedded nuts. There is slots for 4 embedded nuts. And also I need to put some additional bearings. This is my additional bearings. This bearing goes here inside and it's gonna be fixed on this axis, on this tiny axis. And this axis goes here, like this. Now I would put 3 screws over here. Just like this. These screws are not fixed yet. We're gonna fix them later. Now this is the time for the embedded nuts. It's a little bit tricky but doable. And I'm going to fix these nuts with this headless screw. Like this, they are not going anywhere. Cool. And here it goes this bearing. This is 21mm outer diameter, 15mm inner diameter and 4mm width. This bearing is going to hold the sun gear, like this. So now this piece goes here. I need to align the holes, like this. And we're gonna fix it with the 4 screws here. But we need to unmount first the headless screws. One out, this one goes in. And we continue like this. And it's perfect, rotates freely, no problem. And with the sun gear, no friction, easy, perfect. Embedded nuts goes here. And we're gonna take this piece, embedded nut here. And these 2 bearings, one goes here and the second one goes from another side. Like this. And afterwards, this piece goes here. Later, we will fix it with the screws over here. So we have this part and we need the same but mirrored. So for this, we take a mirror, we put a part in front of it, and like this. Oh yeah, so 2 the same pieces. And these 2 pieces can be connected here on this axis. And for the back, I have this big piece, which will go here and keep everything together. So finally I decided not to use this axis and I disassemble it. I think it's gonna work without this axis and it's quite difficult to mount it, and if it doesn't work, we can install it later back. Now I would like to install this small idler in order to tension the belt. The idler will go here and the belt is gonna be somewhere here. So I need 2 bearings for this idler. Bearings are installed and now this piece goes here. And this is a small cover which gonna hold this idler. And we're going to fix this cover with a screw. Now we're gonna play with these parts, and for them I would need this bearing. This is 6705 bearing, and it goes here inside. Afterwards, this piece should be fixed over here. And for this, 4 embedded nuts goes here, and screws goes here, just like this. This sun gear goes here and installs in the bearing, and this piece fixes with the dowel pins and with the screw over here. Dowel pin. This piece goes here, and I need to align the holes for dowel pins. And in order to fix everything together, we're going to use this nut and this long screw. Great. Now this piece goes here and the belt goes here. As the next step, I need to fix this piece. But before fixing it, I need to put a long screw like this, 150mm long, over here. And afterwards I can tighten this screw through this hole. And so to fix this piece, it's screws over here. And there are 6 of them in total. And this is how it looks. So the belt is tightened, it works properly, and we can even back drive it. Great! As you can see, the mirrored part is updated automatically. This is just because it's mirrored. And in order to connect these 2 big pieces together, I would use this one, huge 3D printed piece. Basically, this piece goes here and it holds all these 2 parts together. But before installing this piece, I need to install a lot of embedded nuts. 6 goes here, 4 goes here, and there is 1 standoff which goes over here. This is my standoff. Here, here, and on the other side I will install these headless screws, just temporary. Like this, these screws gonna hold these nuts in place. And afterwards I will replace these headless screws with the proper screws. Now let's connect these 2 pieces together. Haha, easy. Now I need to put a screw here. So over here, another one over here, and like this, it's gonna hold all this together. So I will put the nut from one side, and this screw goes from the other side. Another long screw. Cool. And over here we need to replace our headless screws with the proper screws, and the same on the other side. Cool, it becomes already more rigid, but in order to make it even more rigid, I have this piece which goes over here, and it's gonna hold 2 things together, and this piece which goes underneath, and on this piece I will fix ODrive. So let's put this aside for the moment, and now we can fix this one which goes here, like this. So there is 4 screws here and 4 on the other side. Looks cool. So this is how it looks now. Again, over here I will install this piece like this. This is a hole for cables, and on the other side I will install this piece which will hold ODrive. Just let me show you. So this is how it looks upside down, and this piece goes here like this, and it fixes with the screws over here. And over here there is a fan, and from other side, and these fans gonna blow the air on the motors, and also it's gonna blow the air on the ODrive. All electronics, basically ODrive, I'm going to install the next time, but today I can show you how to drive it manually. So this is 2 motors at the same time. You see it rotates like this. This is only 1 motor, so it rotates like this and a little bit like this. This is another motor, only 1 motor. And this is 2 motors in the opposite direction. Like this rotates only this axis. And this reminds me that I need to put a grease on all plastic gears, on the bevel gears and inside the Planetary gearboxes. Big thank you for watching this video till the end. So next time we're gonna put electronics, and probably we're gonna be able to drive this axis just with a joystick. And in order not to miss this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, I would appreciate if you put like to this video and share this video, and also put one or several comments. Another way of supporting my channel is either via PayPal or through Patreon. All the links in the description to this video. And by the way, this is the names of the people who supported me on Patreon. Thanks to them, I'm doing this. And thanks to them, I will continue with such kind of projects. Thanks again for watching me. Good luck with your projects and see you next time.